Hey, welcome back guys for this workout today. Starting with announcements, tomorrow is another live class at 11:45 in the morning. The live classes this week are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Check out the schedule on Mind Body. Our Monday and Friday are 11:45. Wednesday is at 4:30. That schedule is not set. That is the schedule for this week. So keep your forms, Google Forms coming our way, guys. We want to know what works for you. So the more input we have, the more accurate we can make a schedule for the coming week that follows after this weekend. So make sure you let us know what you want to see, and we will work towards that. I'm going to pass it over to Chris for the workout.
So today we have a 12-minute AMRAP to go through. The first movement is going to be alternating jumping lunges. If you haven't done these before, the lactic acid builds up pretty quickly in the legs on this one, so you guys will definitely be feeling that if you go unbroken. If you ever feel like it's a little too much to take, I would just suggest shaking out the legs for a couple seconds and then getting back into it. If the jumping lunges cannot be done with control, so if that back knee is kind of crashing down, or if you're having a hard time with those, just go for regular lunges instead of jumping lunges as a scale. After that, we have 15 box jumps or jump overs. So if you're going over an object, jump right over it. If you do have a box, of course, you can do standard box jumps. Finally, we have 9 shoot-throughs. So you can use your parallettes or some chairs for the pass-throughs. We are doing the push-up and the dip this time. So if anything, this part of the workout will slow you down a little bit. On the 21 and the 15, we want you guys to consistently keep on moving. So just get that heart rate going. Expect those legs to be a little bit wobbly when you transition into that box jump as a warning. So you might want to take a second before you go for that first jump. Passing it over to Eddie for the afterburner.
The afterburner, we're working on that posterior of that core. The warm-up has a lot of the anterior, so it's a well-balanced day. Going for 5 rounds, we're doing 10 arch rocks, 10 arch ups, and then 10 arch holds, okay? Have fun with it. Going for 5 rounds.
All right, guys, welcome to the warm-up. This is a 2-part warm-up here. We're going to start with part A for 3 rounds. We're going to do, starting off with a 30-second hollow rock. So hollow hold. So hollow hold, guys, again, feet about a foot off the floor. You're trying to really arch or round that upper back and get it off the ground. That lower back is only making contact with the floor. From there, guys, we're going to go into our leg raises. So Jess is going to come up to her seated position. From here, she's going to lift those legs up while in that seated position. And you can play around with your hand position here. If you want to bring your hands a little bit closer to your knees, it'll make it a little bit harder on that leg lift on the core there. If you want to make it a little bit easier, or you're not really feeling in the core, bring your hands back, and the same idea, try to lift those legs up as high as you can. You're going to go for 10 reps here. Once you're done those 10 reps, you're going to go for 10 reverse lunges. So standing there, she's going to sit her leg back knee touches the floor, and then that front shin is staying nice and vertical here. We're just trying to get those hips and knees nice and warmed up for those box jumps and those jumping lunges. So once part A is done, once you finish 3 rounds of that, we're going to go to part B. We're going to go back down to the floor again. 3 rounds, starting off with 10 jackknives. So trying to get those hips nice and active and getting ready for that jump. So for that jackknife, she's going to crunch up and bring those knees to her chest for each rep. Really try to emphasize every time you bring your knees into your chest, be nice and explosive to mimic that box jump. From there, guys, we're going to go into our squats, explosive squats. So 5 regular squats, go at your own pace, nice and controlled here. Chest nice and tall, weight distributed evenly amongst the whole foot. Once you've done 5, we're going to go for 5 jumping squats or 5 explosive squats. So trying to get as much height as possible on each jump. Once you're done the 5, you're going to finish off with 5 box jumps or 5 box jump overs. So just with this jump over this parallel here, so you can use anything at home. Just think about really getting those hips fired up and trying to jump as much as you can for those box jumps today. You don't have to use a box, you can also jump over something. Alright guys, so we'll see you next for the workout standards. Alright guys, so for the workout standards, starting off with the alternating jumping lunges. If you're not comfortable with jumping and alternating at the same time, you can just do standing lunges. So just go for regular lunges here, guys, if you're not comfortable with holding onto that control there when you're jumping. But for the jumping lunges here, guys, you're going to be alternating in midair. So every time you come down, you're going to explode through the hips and switch in midair for each rep. Once you're done the alternating jumping lunges, we're going to go into the box jumps or box jump overs. So for the box jumps here, Jess is going to use an object to jump over. She's going to jump over some chairs here. Don't think about clearing the object. If you can jump on the object. Jess won't jump on the object. But any item works here for your box jump overs if you don't have something to jump onto. Finally, guys, we're going to go into those shoot throughs. So for the shoot throughs this week, we're going to do a push-up and a dip in it. We're going to really try to focus on keeping those elbows in nice and tight the entire time. So as she's doing that push-up down, she's going to keep her elbows close to her sides. Once you finish that push-up, she's going to lock out and then get those legs to shoot through to get into her dip position. Same thing here, keep the elbows in nice and tight the entire time before she starts the next rep. So one push-up, and then she'll kick her legs through, do a dip, and now will count as one rep. We're going to be doing 9 reps every round here for that AMRAP 12. Hope you guys enjoy the workout.